Welcome back to the Mystic School of Life. This is your host, Spiritual Life Coach Kfir Yoel Benyamin. Today I want to talk to you guys about something that is so amazing that I just have to share it with you. We're going to talk today about time travel. Yes, time travel. I know, right? Let me start off by saying that I have time traveled to the future and I have time traveled to the past. This came along my journey when I discovered what I call Kfir's code, which goes beyond law of attraction. When I had a better understanding of how time works and who we truly are, I realized that it is very possible to time travel. So first, what is time, right? We want to time travel. Sorry, the slide's in the way. We want to time travel, right? But what is time? So this is the beginning. You first have to understand what time is. When you guys started watching this video, it happened in the present. Following me? Happened in the present time. When you think back to when you started watching this video, the thought, the memory, also occurs in the present. And it lets you re-experience what happened in the past in present time. It lets you re-experience it again in the present. If you're going to watch this recording later on, or you're going to watch a recording of someone recording you pressing play to this video, that recording was taken in the present, and you'd be re-experiencing it again in the present. Which means that it never happens in the past. It's always happening now. Now, there's more proof that it's always happening now. How do we know this? Well, everything is energy, right? Nikola Tesla. Everything is energy, vibration, and frequency. Energy constantly switches from a wave of limitless possibilities back to a particle form, back to a wave, back to a particle form. What does that mean? That means that all possibilities exist now. You pressing play and you watching what I'm saying right now is all happening at the same moment. All infinite possibilities are happening simultaneously in the present. Now, if you think about the future also only exists based on what we do in the present. So there's no future. It's only the present. Now is all that exists. What is time? What is this calendar? What is this, the hours, the clock? What does all that mean? What is that? Well, the clock and the calendar goes based on the sun, the moon, rotation, and the Earth's rotation around itself. Let me ask you a hypothetical question. If we were able to coexist without the sun or moon, how would we measure time? We wouldn't. Because time is just a measurement. Another thing you can tell that time doesn't actually exist, and it's always the now, is that time is relative. The clock and calendar that we use is only relative to Earth. Your age is only relative to this planet. If we lived on a different planet in our solar system, we would either be younger or older. Get that? So you're not actually your age. You're ageless. If you're traveling at very high speeds compared to someone who's standing still, time would be moving slower for you in that vehicle compared to this person who's standing still. Now, if time existed, it should be the same everywhere. Also in space, time moves a lot slower than here on Earth. Once again, time is relative. If time really existed, it should be the same everywhere at all times, but it's not, because it's just a measurement. Nothing more, nothing less. And everything, all possibilities, exist here now. Because of that, Because everything exists in the now. All possibilities. The past, present, and future all exist in the present. This is what makes time travel possible. Okay, you guys are ready now? Now I'm going to show you how you can time travel. Let's start with time traveling to the past. Okay, I'm going to tell you a story of something that actually happened. So, let's say I made... Okay, I'm not going to tell you an actual story because whatever. I'm just going to tell you something. Okay, I'm going to give you an example. Just so you know. Because I can't remember anything off the top of my head right now. Let's say I made a joke. Told my friend a joke. And for some reason my friend got offended. Right? And now in the present, we're not friends anymore. And I want to reverse this. How can I reverse it? So what you do is, first of all, like anything you do in life, you have to believe it's possible, and you have to believe you can do it. If you don't believe it's possible and don't believe you can do it, it's not going to work. You have to believe. You have to have faith in yourself. Okay? Once you have faith in yourself, you sit in meditation, and you go back into the memory. But you don't just go back to the memory. You make it as vivid as possible. To the point where you cannot tell the difference between this memory and reality. All the details, all the people who are there, everything. Make it as real, as vivid, and as vibrant as possible. Okay? To the point where you feel that you're there. Once again. Okay? And you go to the part, to the event prior to when you said the joke. Prior. Just right before you did that. And you change it. You do something else. And you're doing it from your eyes. From the same way you're doing it right now, how you're seeing and experiencing, you do something else. Very, very vividly. So it feels very real. Now here's where the time travel part happens. You don't time travel then. What you have to do for this to happen is you have to let go of what you did in the past and accept this as what has happened. Now, here's something beautiful about our subconscious mind. Our subconscious cannot tell the difference between what is imaginary and what is real. So if you change something in the past, in your mind, and our imagination, again, what we're seeing in our imagination is the infinite possibilities. Your subconscious, if you tell it that this is what actually happened, will accept that as real. Now, how does this work? How is this going to make you time travel? I'm going to explain to you. Whatever is in your subconscious, in your conscious mind, your energy vibration, all this stuff is constantly being projected out to the universe. When you change something in the past, when you believe you changed something in the past, that's a new vibration, a new frequency that's going to be projected to the universe, which it will mirror back to you. And that's going to shift you into another timeline. And so, you know what, this theory made sense to me, so I had to try it. I had to see for myself. Does it work? I have to see. I have to try it. You see, I have two ways of figuring out if something is true. First, I try to disprove it. And if I can experiment with it, I will. To just make sure it works. I don't just like to believe things. I like to know. I don't like to believe. I like to know things. I'm a truth seeker. So, I couldn't disprove it. And I had to try it out. Now, what I did was, I'll tell you a story about me, okay? When I was younger, I got bullied. I don't normally talk about myself, but I'll tell you. I used to get bullied in high school. And I never got therapy for it when I was younger. When I got older, I ended up becoming a bully. Believe it or not, I was a bully at one point. And I wasn't aware of what I was doing. I mean, I was aware, but I didn't know why I was bullying. I eventually did get therapy, and I stopped. And I realized it was because I was hurting inside. And if you don't take care of things that are bothering you, by the way, guys, you're most likely going to become what you hate. Or the past will keep repeating itself. One or the other. So you better heal from it. Now, I bullied this kid, and I regretted it, and I wanted to go back and change it. So I went back, prior to me bullying this kid, the last time I bullied him. And I stopped in that memory, in that timeline where I was. I stopped and I gave him a hug, and I said to him, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Again, this is happening in my mind. I said to him, I'm so sorry. And it felt very real. And I gave him a hug and I cried to him. And I said to him, I'm so sorry I got bullied in the past. I just realized, what am I doing to you? You did nothing wrong to me. And I told him that, asked him for forgiveness. And he forgave me and we became friends. Then I believed that's what happened. I let go of what I did. I believed this is what actually happened. And I felt this is what actually happened. This is Kfir's code. You feel what you want, or what you want to have happened. Whatever it is that you want, you feel it already exists now. Right? So I felt that that's what happened. I felt it in every part of my being. When I opened my eyes, my room, which was locked, and it's the middle of the night, I had a book on my desk that wasn't there. It was there before, and it wasn't there when I woke up. Certain parts of my room was different. I said, okay, I must have shifted into another timeline. Now it was late, so I went to sleep. The next day, I wake up, I go with my friend. He wanted to we were walking around talking about spirituality, manifestation, whatever, usual things that we like to talk about. He's also a spiritual life coach. His name is Nick Clough, which I'm going to introduce to you guys him at another time. We're going to do a video together. He is actually someone he was my martial arts teacher back when I was 16. So he was my coach back in the day. So you guys got to meet this guy. You're going to love him. Anyway, he decided that he wants to go to State Farm because he's getting a new car. Now he said it's on Avenue U in East 28. Okay. So we go to Avenue U in East 28. And instead of there being a State Farm, there's an Allstate. And I always pass by this avenue. And I never seen the Allstate there. My God, that's strange. Where did the State Farm go? And why is there an Allstate here? I didn't even see them build this place. So we start walking. We're looking for State Farm. At the end, I had to do the Kfir's code, feeling that we're already in State Farm in order for us to find a place. And we did. But as we're walking, I see different stores that weren't there. I said, this is strange. There's a new martial arts place here. That wasn't there. This is different. That's different. I'm in a different timeline. That's weird. Somehow my friend also shifted with me because he's telling me this stuff wasn't here either. I said, that's even more weird. So it's very weird. I mean, I'm still figuring it out. As I practice more and more, I'll be able to describe more details to you of how it works. This kind of this understanding, the wisdom comes with time. That's what it is. Wisdom is knowledge that you understand deeper and deeper over time. So that wisdom will come to me over time, where I'll be able to explain to you in more detail. Yes, Joanna, I'm very serious. I'm dead serious. Now, I'm going to tell you about the time I shifted into the future. And what I did was, I time traveled. I had this theory. I said, whoa, well, what about this? What if I time traveled to at the end of my life? Just to see how far I've come on this timeline. Meaning, if I don't make any changes on my path, the end of that timeline. Because every time you make a change, every time you change your perception, you shift into another parallel reality. Right? That's a different story. That's about shifting into parallel realities. We do that all the time. But if I were to stay, what would be the end me? So I did that. I went. It's like you astral project. When you're going into the future, You have to astral project to the future. And I saw my future self. And I felt all that knowledge that I had, that I've acquired throughout my journey. And I wanted to bring this back. So when I woke up, I remembered that experience. I felt, using Kfir's code, which is a mixture of law of attraction, Nikola Tesla's code, and the lucid living experience, which basically is that we are God and life is a dream. We're living inside of ourselves. I felt that I am already that Kfir in this younger body, that I already have all that knowledge. And then what happened was, I felt like a download, like a beam of light was coming into me, a download of information. And then so many new things were coming to me. I said, this is unbelievable. Wow. I just acquired knowledge from my future self in the present. I said, wait, you can ascend so many lifetimes in a single lifetime this way. You can keep ascending that way. You don't have to go through so many lifetimes to keep going up. You can do it in one lifetime. Really, the possibilities are endless. So that's how, by the way, that's part of the way of how I've got to all this information. I do research, I do a lot of self-analysis, and I also time travel myself. Now, I want to show you something. Joanna, I will tell you in a minute how you can meditate. Let me just read what Krepta wrote. I think certain people shift with us because they either have a strong connection or their energy matches us at that point. Krepta, I think you're right. Joanna, let me tell you how to meditate. Okay, I'll show you how to meditate. Wear very comfortable clothing. Eat lightly. Okay? Eat light. Don't eat a heavy meal. Okay. Sit down. And if you're going to lay down, I don't suggest you start off with laying down. You probably have, you can probably do when you're more adept, when you get the hang of meditation. But if you're going to lay down, for those of you who are adept, always lay down on your back. Don't lay on your side and don't lay on your stomach. The back. Okay, this way you don't fall asleep. And be comfortable, but not too comfortable. Again, to prevent you from falling asleep. I recommend sitting on a chair. You don't have to sit with your legs crossed and go Om. I mean, unless you're doing that kind of meditation. That's fine. If you're doing Om meditation. But it's not like the way you think it is. You can sit in any way that you're comfortable. Just be comfortable and relaxed. To get your mind in a meditative trance, don't focus on any thoughts or sensations. Don't judge them. These thoughts are going to come in your mind. Don't judge them. Just let them pass. Okay, because if you can tell yourself, I don't want to think any thoughts, you're going to be thinking thoughts. If you're going to say, I don't want to think about a pink elephant, you're thinking about a pink elephant. So that doesn't work. Just don't judge them. Eventually your mind will calm down. What you can do during that time is focus on your breathing. Now your breathing might start off a little heavy at first, but it will also start to calm down. You will become more and more and more relaxed until your mind reaches what I call ultimate zero. Where you can't even hear your breath, and you're just in this state of bliss. You're not thinking of anything, you're just in the moment, in the void. There's sometimes I can't even feel my body. I'm just in the void which contains all. That's what I feel, okay. So that's how you meditate. Okay, it's very easy. Just with some practice, you'll get the hang of it in no time. I guarantee it. And if you still have trouble, you can call me. You have my number. Anyway. So, if you want to time travel to a time before you were born, now because we are part of this unified field, because we are one another, you can come back as somebody else. You can come back as somebody else, and you have to see from their eyes. Okay, and you can see the past. You can learn a lot from the past. You can see what actually happened compared to the bullshit history that we were fed in our schools. You can really find out what happened, and you can learn. You can meet whoever it is that you want to meet. You want to meet Nikola Tesla? Go meet Nikola Tesla. You want to meet Bruce Lee? Go meet Bruce Lee. You want to meet Marilyn Monroe? Whoever it is that you want. It's up to you. You can meet anybody you want. Okay? Now, I want to tell you guys something about the future. Let's say you see something in the future, right? Let's say you just go for the sake of just seeing what's going to happen. And you come back and it doesn't happen. I'll tell you why it might not happen and why it could happen. What you're seeing in the future is if you don't change your path, if you stay exactly on this path, you don't change anything, that's going to be that future. If you change your path, if you change your perception, if you change how if you change something, you're shifting into another parallel reality. So you have a different future. Every time you change your path, you have a different future. Okay? So you're seeing one possibility of the future. Now, if you want to let's say you like what you see. You say, oh, this is so awesome. Wow, I want to experience this now. So when you come back, you feel, you believe, and you feel, and you visualize it as vividly as possible, and you feel that this already exists now. And then you surrender to the universe. Say, universe, I have no idea how you're going to deliver this to me, but I know you always deliver. And then you just let it go by keeping your mind preoccupied. And what's going to happen is, how this Kfir code works, is a lot of quantum collapses begin to happen. What that means is, this wave of infinite possibilities that exists within the unified field of energy will begin to collapse from a wave of limitless possibilities into particle form based on what you felt and believed and visualized that already exists now. So it's going to start collapsing. And basically what that means is, in English, that the universe begins to form itself, reshape itself, based on your vibrational output. Whatever you're feeling within and projecting without, it starts to reshape itself. Okay? Even the people, because there are no separate people. I mean, this is something that's really, really big, guys. I don't think people really understand the depth of the oneness. I don't exist outside of you. I really don't. I am another you. That's why I always call you guys my fellow other selves, my other me. Self, other, them, all that's an illusion. There is a single consciousness spirit here, appearing as many. Okay, we are the God source, playing this game with ourselves. There's only one of us here. Like in a dream, when you're dreaming, it appears and it's an illusion of separateness, but it's all you. There are no separate minds, there are no separate people, there are no separate buildings, it's all you. And you're the character within the dream, and you're the dreamer at the same time. And so here it is, in reality it's the same thing. Think about this in the dream, by the way. The dream world exists inside your awareness, and you exist within it. Reality exists inside your awareness, and you also exist within it. In the dream world, you create the dream. In reality, you create reality. There's absolutely no difference between the dream world and the real world. The movie The Matrix hit the nail on the head. By the way, just something I do want to mention to you guys. They reversed the blue pill and red pill. The blue pill was supposed to be the one that takes you down the rabbit hole. And the red pill was supposed to be ignorance. Well, what can you expect from Hollywood, right? I'm just happy that they even did put that kind of movie out there. That basically was pretty much hit the nail on the head. Yes, I'm in New York, guys. I'm in Brooklyn, New York. If you guys are here, you want to see me, just hit me up, and we can definitely hang out. You guys can meet me, you can meet my girlfriend, you can meet my friends. We can go out, have a good time. We can sit and talk about consciousness. I can talk about that stuff all night, so I have no problem. I love talking about that. It really, as I'm talking about this, my vibration is rising. I feel so much energy. Okay. So, you can do anything, right? You can bring things from the future into the present using Kfir's code. And if you guys don't know what Kfir's code is, you can go on my website, lucidlivingexperience.com. You'll see reality cheat code. Click that. I explain in short version and explain the long version of how to use this code. Now, if you're not fully spiritually awakened, then there's another link that's called, it says Spiritual Awakening. Now, even though you might read everything there and you might understand that we are God, but you don't feel it, then you can click the other link that says reprogramming, where I show you how you can reprogram, 7 methods to reprogram your subconscious, where you can begin to feel that. When you feel it, then you become it. Okay, then all your limitless infinite potential awakens. So, yes, Joanna, we can definitely heal people. We can, because we're one. Okay, the way you heal somebody, by the way, if you want to heal someone, let's say my friend is sick, right, and I want to heal them. It's deeper than just praying that they are healthy. What I do is I meditate and I feel myself as them. I feel one. I see from their eyes. I feel myself in their body. And then, as if I'm doing this to myself, I start to feel that I'm already healthy. I'm already healthy. I'm already healthy. I'm already healthy. And I'm focusing on them being me, right? I don't see them as them. I see them as me. I start to see myself as them, right? Dancing and full of energy and healthy and vibrant and full of life, And then, when I'm done, I let it go. I let the universe, which is us, take care of the rest. And they heal. They heal. It's amazing. It's unbelievable. Krepta, I like to make spell battles for my friends because they understand what those do. It's easier on both of us energy-wise. Yes, you can also do that, right? You can program water. That's how we also store information. Water holds information. You can actually put healing energy into water by feeling that this water already has the healing energy, and if they drink it, it will heal. That vibration and that water will merge with their vibration, and it will heal them. Okay, and you can basically do some. You could even transfer your experience through this method. Very amazing. Tumor, yes, there's actually a video on YouTube, Joanna. I do recommend you watch it. There's a video of 3 monks. And that's, by the way, the mastermind. But I made a quote. I wrote you guys a thing about the mastermind. So these 3 monks. There was a lady in China. She went to China to what's called a medicineless hospital. And she had a tumor. She tried to get rid of it here, and no one could help her. So she went to China, and 3 monks, they stood around her, and she believed in this process. They held hands, and they were chanting in Chinese. I don't remember what the word was in Chinese, but they were chanting, basically in English, they said, now, 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 now. What they meant was, now she's healthy, now she's healthy. They didn't judge the tumor. They just said, now she's healthy. And they were visualizing and feeling that she's healthy now, 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 now. And you see, they had one screen, they took a snapshot of the tumor, and another screen was a live feed, and you see within under 3 minutes the tumor dissolving. Phenomenal, amazing, no words. I don't know what to say, but we have unbelievable power. Unbelievable power. Yes, Joanna, really, really, really. Okay? And I've done this also with people, so I know personally it works. Again, I don't like to just see a video and say, wow, that's cool. My friend, I believe she's here with us. Her name is Eva Marie Dell. I love her. She's also a spiritual life coach. I've helped her heal her cancer. She was stage 4 breast cancer. She was going to die. They told her she's going to die. And I told her, Eva, you don't have cancer. They made a mistake. Get the cancer out of your head. This is the placebo effect, and it's epigenetics. Okay? Epigenetics means mind, heart, and belief over genes. You can rewrite your genes, and you can turn on or turn off genes within your body. Yes, we're that powerful. Okay? And the placebo effect is when you believe that you're getting better, you actually start to get better. So I told her, feel that you're healthy. Believe you're healthy. They made a mistake. You're healthy. You don't have cancer. and reprogram your mind till you start to really feel that in your body and every part of your being that you're healthy. So she did this for about 2 to 3 months. Then she messages me. She said, I went to do a PET scan and the cancer is gone. Now the doctors are asking her, what did you do? Because they don't understand. They told her she has about less than a year to live. They don't understand. Because, and it's a good thing that they're asking her now, because now they're opening up their mind. They're starting to see that they've been looking through just a little keyhole. They had a little keyhole of awareness, and now by asking these questions, they're starting to expand that awareness. So, yes, she's cancer-free now. She healed herself. She doesn't do chemo anymore or nothing. By the way, guys, if you know someone that's sick, listening to 528 hertz, it's called the miracle tone. This frequency, it exists everywhere in nature. It's the frequency of nature itself. Just listening to this heals the body. And there are places in the world that provide frequency healing, okay, with this miracle tone. Okay, and another very calming tone is 432 hertz. Very good to listen to before you go to sleep. Our radio stations and our music should be tuned to 432, but instead they tuned it to 440, which kind of puts us slightly off, making us a little agitated. You can get an app on your phone if you have Apple or Android. You can download this app. It's called 432 Hertz Player, and it just tunes it to 432 hertz. You can hear and you can feel the difference. You won't hear the difference, but you'll feel the difference when you listen to your music. You can go on YouTube. I do suggest you find the person I trust is Ralph Smart, Infinite Waters. Diving deep once again. I love him so much. I love when he says, "Can I get a hello there?" Oh my god, I love Ralph Smart. Which, by the way, I'm going to go out there and meet him in person. I want to meet him. Anyway, I'm digressing. Go on YouTube, type in Infinite Waters, 528 hertz, or 432 hertz, whichever one you want to listen to. And he's a person I trust, because I don't like to listen to anyone's frequency. I don't know if that's it, because some of them, they say this is 528 hertz, and then I hear a different tone, and I hear somebody else, it's another tone. I'm like, which one is it? Is it this tone? Is it that tone? I don't know. But Ralph Smart is someone that I do trust, because I do watch a lot of his videos, and I believe he's very, very smart, and we do share a lot of stuff that we teach. So I'm not a teaching again. I'm not a teacher. I'm an awakener. So thank you, Joanna. Thank you for saying I'm cute. Yeah, Krepta, I know you haven't watched his videos. He's great. I love Ralph. I'm gonna do a video with him. I already did a video with him. Law of Attraction. I already did do a video with him. Okay. So he's great, and I put it on even for people who didn't even know what it was, and they said, "Oh, this sounds so relaxing." Oh, 528 hertz also opens up your third eye. Okay. By the way, guys, if you want to open up your third eye, stay away from fluoride. Fluoride is no good. Even buy different toothpaste. I'm serious, I don't use fluoride. Watch what type of water you drink. Research what type of water you drink. And you can take spirulina. There's another green thing. I drink wheatgrass, spirulina. I forgot the third one, but I will post it for you guys. What supplements you can take that helps open up the third eye. Oh, great, crap! That you open up your own toothpaste. Daphna Eliassi, to my girlfriend, I love you so much. Thank you for all your support. But guys, back to what I was saying. If you want to open up your third eye, just practice imagining. Just sit and imagine and imagine and imagine. The better you get at imagining, you're using your third eye. You're not seeing with your physical eyes. Think about it. You're seeing with your mind's eye, with your third eye. So the better you get at imagining things, which is you're actually seeing the realm of infinite possibilities, the more your third eye opens. So stay away from the toxins and practice imagining things. By the way, if you guys are meditating and you are in your imagination, that is astral projection. Okay? Now, some people think that astral projection is either remote viewing or an out-of-body experience. An out-of-body experience is different. Remote viewing is more like an out-of-body experience rather than astral projection. Astral projection, you're going within. If remote viewing, you're going without. Okay? That's the difference. I want to tell you guys a quick story before I go. Isaac, I have no idea really why it does. Oh, I'll tell you why it does. Right, I remembered. The fluoride calcifies the pineal gland. It builds like crystals around it, so it keeps it closed. The pineal gland is where the third eye resides, right in the dead center of your brain. This is also known as the seat of God. It's where our awareness stems from, right there. So fluoride, not only does it close your third eye, calcify it, it also makes you obedient to authority. And I learned this when I was studying at what Hitler did in World War II, that they put fluoride in, they were experimenting. So they realized that fluoride was making the people more obedient to authority. So this is all part of the whole mind control thing. Okay, I don't want to get into that. I don't like focusing on negativity. But that's what it does. So, listen, Google's your friend. Research, do your own self-analysis. Try to disprove things. If you can't disprove it, it must be true. And experiment if you can with whatever resources you have. That's how you know. Anat, my cousin, I love you so much. I love you guys. Guys, thank you very much for listening. Stay tuned for more videos. If you want me to post a video on something else, I'm open to new ideas. So send me your ideas. I would love to make a video. Now, if you want more information, everything that I talk about, all the posts that I make, you can find all that on my website, lucidlivingexperience.com. I will post a link in the description, in the caption, so you can go see it yourself. You have my YouTube channel there. On the very bottom of the page, you have the Facebook group. If you go there, you'll see a link. You'll see a YouTube image, a Facebook image. The Facebook will guide you, will send you to my Mystery School of Life Facebook group. Okay, I think I've added practically everyone there. If you're not added, you can add yourself. There's about 5,200 people who are following the Mystery School of Life. And you have my SoundCloud. You have to download the SoundCloud app if you want to listen to it on your phone. But I have a ton of audio clips that are not on my YouTube channel, so you can go listen to my audio clips there too. So, if you guys want to reach me, you have my Facebook. You can reach me. You can also reach me through email, whatever way you like. Okay. I'll give you guys another update, and I said this in my previous video. I am opening up the online mystery school. My website will continue to be free, meaning the reading the information, all that will be free. YouTube is free, SoundCloud is free, and the post that you see me post obviously on Facebook was going to be free. But I'm going to start charging for classes. I'm going to start doing classes because I'm sick and tired of my day job. I don't want to work these kind of jobs anymore. I feel like I could be helping raise consciousness, and I want to live in abundance. I think we should all live in abundance, and I want to do what I'm really passionate about, which is growing. By the way, for me, it's a growing experience too. When you guys come to me with your questions, it helps me grow. So I'm very thankful to you guys. I'm just as grateful to you guys as you're grateful to me. So I love you, my fellow selves. I love you guys. Hold on, Isaac, what was your question? But if you can cure cancer by believing you're healthy, can't you believe the fluoride won't affect you? Yes, you can, but that takes work. Okay, and you have to be really, really good at it. As you get better, to really do vibrational alchemy transmutation. Vibrational alchemical transmutation. You have to be really good at that. Okay? And you can test it. By the way, if you really want to know, you can get a tester, okay, and to see if you are really changing the molecular structure of the water. If you're really detoxifying, you can get a tester and see. how the water was before and how it is after. Okay? And again, you have to truly believe 100% conviction. You cannot have any doubts. Doubts will be like a roadblock. So when you're doing it, you cannot have any doubts. Okay? There's many ways you can test it out, and I do recommend you to test it out. Okay? And if it's not working at first, keep practicing. It's like learning to ride a bike or learning how to drive. You didn't learn the first time around. It takes practice, 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 and you build momentum. The more you practice manifesting things and doing things, you build a ton of momentum, and it gets easier and easier and easier. So don't give up. So yes, Isaac, you can, but why would you want to put yourself through all that work? You can just buy clean water, or you can just filter your own water. You can just do that. It's a lot less work for you. I mean, you want to just have a cup of water. Now you're so thirsty. You're not gonna want to go, oh, okay. You want to drink the water. So don't put all that work on yourself, all that stress on yourself. Just buy clean water. It's less. I mean, you can do what you want. If you really want to do it that way, you can do it any way you want. So that's up to you. I can't judge. But yes, guys, thank you very much for listening. I'm going to be doing seminars, retreats, where I'm going to be traveling all over the world. And if you guys want to do spiritual life, one-on-one life coaching, I do that too. Now, I'm not charging any money as of now because I need to have a business account open. So this is going to be happening within this week and next week. I'm getting everything organized. I know you guys want to do. So many people messaged me. I know you guys want to take the class already. And I know you guys want to, you guys want to do one-on-one coaching. Some of you guys want to donate money, which is all great. I really do appreciate it. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you. Really, thank you. I wanted to tell you that, so it's coming very, very soon. I'm tired of working like this, so I'm taking action, massive action. It's happening. It's already manifested, all right? Put it that way. Love it. I already feel it. It already manifested. So, the classes are going to be, so here, I decided to make it, I was thinking how to make this affordable, right? So, I decided like this. If you're a guest, right, and you just want to see how the course is, it's basically going to be like this, like how you're seeing me live right now. You can pay $36 for that one individual course. Or you can become a premium member and pay $108 a month. Now, there's a reason why I chose 36 and 108. 3 plus 6 is 9. Tesla said that 9 is the fingerprint of God. Opens a hidden dimension, a vortex to hidden dimension of great power. So I always pick numbers that have that add up to 9. Okay, 108, 1 plus 8 is 9. So if you take the premium membership, you can watch as many videos as you want. You just pay $108 a month. Okay, and also if you want to do spiritual life coaching with me, I'll give you an additional discount. Let's say instead of $108 for one session with me, you can pay just $72. Again, 7 plus 2 is 9. So I want to make it affordable as much as I can for you guys. And I also want to make it profitable, because it's not just about me wanting to just live in abundance. I do want to open up a physical mystery school with a dorm where people can come from all over the world to dive deep into the mysteries of life. So most of this money is going to be saved for me opening up that school. And so that I can make a living doing this, I can provide more service, more videos, more of my time to you guys, so my fellow selves. So guys, thank you very much for listening. And check out my website if you haven't already. I post new stuff all the time as I'm learning and as I'm absorbing from the universal mind of Source, the God Source that's within all of us. I constantly update it, so do check it. I love you all infinitely and unconditionally, and I'm infinitely grateful to you. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next time. Take care.